Don't get too. Is the Eagles' Joe Walsh's priceless secret to longevity. As a solo artist, member of the Eagles, James Gang, and Ringo Starr and his all-star band, Joe Walsh is well-versed in what it takes to remain in the music industry despite the always shifting landscape of the naturally. Skill and diligence are crucial. But how many rock artists can say they have performed at Walsh's level for as many decades as he has? Everyone was thrilled to have him join season 28 as a mega mentor, from coach Reba McEntire, who is 70 years old, to the artists on The Voice, who are in their 20s. Walsh shared what he thinks is the secret to being relevant in an open backstage discussion with fellow rock star Sammy Hagar, and it's a surprisingly modest and realistic perspective. Walsh said candidly, "The other thing is, don't get too famous. If you can break through so that more than one generation is aware of your music, you can stick around for a while," Walsh added. "You don't want to spend 15 minutes in the spotlight. Simply get some notoriety. We refer to it as playing the long game. It makes sense to us." Walsh was born on November 20, 1947, in Wichita, Kansas, and will soon be 78. He was raised in Ohio, New York City, Chicago, and New Jersey, according to his Kent State biography. Over time, Joe Walsh's perspective on music has evolved. Walsh spoke candidly about how sobriety compelled him to adopt a new style of performing, recording, and touring in an interview with Interview magazine in 2012. "I have now been sober for 18 years. You must retrain yourself to perform everything. At that time, I had no idea how to create songs, perform rock and roll live, and record sober. At first, I didn't attempt to accomplish that. For learning how to look for myself, I played in front of others," he stated. He also disclosed that, in spite of his assertion that one should avoid being very renowned, there are benefits to success. "Well, they all were enjoyable," he said when asked which of his bands he enjoyed the best. "The Eagles are the team that had the most success overall. It was also much more enjoyable due of its great success. It remains thus. We have the opportunity to perform in venues throughout the globe and to deliver music that many people can really connect to. That's enjoyable. I prefer playing solo because I get to perform in smaller venues like theaters and clubs, and I get to engage with the audience on a much greater level." He went on to say, "Everyone has a wonderful seat, and it sounds better than a baseball stadium. The finest of both worlds is mine. My ego benefits greatly from being a part of a large, well-known band, but I also get to perform solo, and many people show up. It really lifts my spirits."